Alrighty guys, we're back here with day 2 of the $1,200 a week challenge. So yesterday was a pretty successful day. Now the main difference with yesterday and today is I'm starting a little bit later today. It's currently 10:40 in the morning. So yesterday we started about 8:40 in the morning. So, you know, it's gonna be a little bit tougher today, but that's okay. We're gonna make it work. We'll see you in the first delivery. I'm not entirely sure what's going on today, but DoorDash is super dead. Currently 11:22. I've not taken any orders from DoorDash. Luckily, GrubHub sent me this order, $15 for 2 miles. So we're gonna go ahead and get this delivered. Get it picked up first, obviously, but I'm not sure what's going on with DoorDash. I thought maybe my app was glitching, but nope, my app is fine. It's actually working pretty good because, you know, they paused me, so gotta be working. But yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and pick this up from GrubHub, and hopefully DoorDash comes back alive at some point. It'll be the weirdest day I've ever dashed, ever. So I have to wait for the GrubHub order for quite a while because he told me that whenever GrubHub dispatches the orders to them, it doesn't get to them until like way later. I don't know. I didn't mind waiting because I had nothing better on DoorDash. Like, so it's currently 11:45 in the morning and we haven't done a single order yet. We're about 4 minutes away from the drop-off before we can officially say we did it. I've only declined maybe one order that was okay, but everything else has been absolutely garbage on DoorDash today. So I don't know what's going on. Nothing but 225s, 375s. So I mean, I don't know. It's weird. According to the map, it's supposed to be busy. So I don't know. So we'll see you guys after the drop. I got this red light, right? And then I get this offer from DoorDash. Now I'm still on my way to drop off my first order, and this one is showing 1850, 2 different deliveries, miles are a little up there, but it's really slow. So you know what? We're gonna go ahead and take it. So I'm gonna go ahead and try to get this delivered super quick, so we can get those picked up and get that going because the delivery time is not till like 12:33. It's currently 11:49, so you know that's a lot of waiting, I guess. So, anyways, hopefully the first delivery goes without a hitch. And then we'll see you guys in the next pick. I only have the first order officially delivered. So that's that. Now we're making our way back to the town center to pick up the 2 orders from Potbelly at North Italia. And this line is taking forever. I'm technically already late on one of them. So I have a feeling I might get like a little "you were late to the restaurant" thing, which I'm hoping doesn't happen because that would be some BS. But we're finally moving here. So we'll see you guys when I'm back on this. We finally have the orders picked up. Both of them are super small, so I don't think we're gonna have anything on top of this. If anything, I'm curious to see what the base pay is, because I have a feeling these orders have been sitting there for a long time. I mean, I could be wrong. They could be just really nice customers that realized, hey, we live kind of far away, so let's tip well. But you never know. So 4 minutes away from the first drop-off. We'll see you there. First order, and it had a $3.75 base pay. So I had a pretty generous tip, $4.50. So, you know, not too bad. The second one is showing $10.25. I'm curious to see how much of that will be base pay. So we'll see you guys in a bit. Back at the town center, the orders ended up being exactly what was shown. So put the payouts here for you guys. We finally have another order here from, hold on, let me fix this. From Chipotle, $6, 2 miles. Right now we're taking anything we can get because it's been a weird day. So yeah, I order picked out from Chipotle, and when I was walking out, I ran into this dasher. He's a really good guy. I don't know his name though. We never asked each other's names. I don't know his name, but he asked me, "Hey, is it really slow for you?" And I was like, "Hey, it's super slow for me." So that, you know, made me feel a little bit better knowing that it's not just me. I was like, maybe I'm being punished. I don't know. Maybe DoorDash said we're not gonna let you make $1,200 a week this week. But all jokes aside, I'm glad that, you know, it's not just me. And yeah, so we're gonna take anything that looks remotely decent today to make up some ground. I think we're only around like $30 or 30 something dollars, maybe 40 after this, which is way lower than what we need to be. So yeah, so we got the dropped off and they're being $6, just like I said. We're currently sitting at like 39.70 something at 1 o'clock. So awful. I just picked up my next order here. It was from this Peruvian place, Pollo Peru. And it was showing $7.75, what, like 3.5 miles? We just picked it up. You know, I'm picking anything right now that makes sense because we got to make up some ground. We're so behind right now. We should be around $100 or close to it. Instead, we're around 40. So yeah, so we're gonna be there in about 10 minutes or so. Hopefully, we get something on top. It is relatively big, but at the same time, you know, You never know. As I was driving to the customer's house, I got a stack order here from DoorDash from a Chipotle down the road showing 625, 2.1 miles. I took it. It does want me to go to Chipotle first, but I'm not gonna do that because that Chipotle is super slow. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this dropped off first and then go to Chipotle. Off the last order. So it was $7.25, so not too bad. I think we're currently sitting around $56, $57. So again, not where we want to be, but you know, it is what it is. And yo, I think I stepped on dog shit. Yo, my my car is stinking out right now. I'm gonna see if I can find a gas station real quick and see if I can clean my shoes, because that's not cool. But yeah, so currently 1:17 in the afternoon. So I think if by 5 we're around 100 and some change, I will be super happy. I'm not trying to stay out too late, but hey, we have to hit that goal, you know. It is what it is. But yeah, hopefully GrubHub, you know, gives us something. It's been a while since I've got a ping from them. But yeah, we'll see you guys in a bit. Finally have another order here. Stack order, 2 orders, 13 bucks, 6 miles. Again, not an order that I probably would normally take, but we're in desperate need of good cash flow. So we're gonna go ahead and take this. And we should be done with this order right around 2, I think, or just before that. But luckily, I mean, Noodles and Company, the food's always ready. Banchan, hit or miss. So hopefully, if both the orders are ready, we can probably finish in like 20 minutes. Guys, we just picked out both orders, and man, I'm glad that yesterday we were able to build up a little bit of a cushion, you know, by doing those extra $36. Because look what happened today. Super dead. I started late. You know, everything is compounding. But yeah, so hopefully today, you know, we're able to hit 200 by at least 8:30. And I really don't want to stay anything later than that, because I don't really think there's anything left out there after that time. You know, I'm not in a huge city like, you know, where it's popping at like 10 p.m. or anything. It's more like suburbs type, you know. But we're about 7 minutes away from the first drop off. Both the orders are, again, they're super small, so I'm not expecting anything crazy. But I'm just thankful to be able to do these orders, because like I said, it's been really slow today for whatever reason. So we'll see you guys in a little update. We just dropped those 2 orders off, so now we're sitting, if I'm not mistaken, which I could be, around 70 bucks, which is not bad considering how awful lunch was. So I'm making my way back to the town center, hoping we get something, anything, honestly. But yeah, we'll see you guys in a bit. Like 30 to 40 minutes without doing anything, without getting any offers. We finally have our next offer here from Sweet Green, showing 625, like 2.5 miles. So I'm just glad to have an offer that's not absolutely garbage. So we're gonna go ahead and get this delivered. Let's go. Here we're in the garage. As you can see, there's absolutely no parking in the town center, full of Dashers and Uber Eaters and GrubHubbers and whatever. So everyone's not doing anything, so that's a bummer. I'm getting nothing but trashy orders. And you know what happened earlier is my Dash was paused, and when I went back to unpause it, it didn't recognize that I was in a Dash. And I was like, oh my god, my Dash was ended. But then it wouldn't let me schedule a future Dash either. So I was like, yo, what the heck is going on, you know? Anyways, we're still here. I think we're sitting at around $75, $76, give or take, something like that. Or 77 maybe. So overall, it's not terrible, but it's definitely scary how one day can be busy, one day can be not busy for absolutely no apparent reason. Look at this order, man. Look, $11.75. I'm gonna show it to you guys. $11.75 for 12 miles. Now I'm desperate, but I'm not that desperate. And the one they have is a White Claw variety pack, so you know that's not gonna be a big tip. So we're gonna go ahead and decline it. I'm sure. And you know what? There's a Total Wine way closer to them than the one that I'm at. So yeah. Anyways, we'll see you guys in a bit. Hopefully not too long. It's currently 3 o'clock on the dot. It's currently 3:11 in the afternoon, and we finally have another order from Panera Bread, showing 625, 9 items. There's a lot of items, but you know, it could be just like bread or something. I don't know. Typically, I'm not a huge fan of Panera Bread because they're really slow and they're kind of stingy. But 625 for like 2 miles or whatever it is at this current time, with the fact that it's crazy slow, we're gonna take it. Luckily, the food was ready. It had been sitting there for quite some time. I had to get them to remake the lady's iced coffee as there was a puddle of water and no longer an iced coffee. So yeah, we're 5 minutes away, 1 mile. So we'll see you then. Let's go. Dropped that order off, and that being $8.75. And then I realized I'm having location issues once again, because when I tried to swipe, it said you're too far away. So like, I don't know what else to do. I don't know why this app works when it feels like it, or maybe it's crashing, I don't know. But on the bright side, DoorDash gave me this offer showing $22 for Total Wine for like 9 miles. Now, I'm not sure if it's 9 miles from where they think I am or where I'm currently at. But regardless, we took it. So I'm gonna go ahead and get that picked up. We're about 10 minutes away from the Total Wine. I'm curious to see if it's uploading my location, because you know, the app is stupid. I don't want it to on a sign thinking I'm not heading towards the Total Wine when I am. But anyways, I'll let you know once I get to Total Wine. Picked up the order. It was $104 worth of wine, so you know, some cheap wine and then one expensive bottle. So I'm curious to see what the base pay is. I mean, it's saying I'm gonna get a guaranteed of $22. Now that's pretty good, you know. So I'm curious to see what the base pay is. And they live 6.5 miles away, so it's not like it's around the corner. So I'm very grateful that we got that order. So hopefully we get something more, but I doubt it. I mean, $22 on a $104 ticket, that's pretty good. You know, I feel like if anything, I might get a little bit more, because maybe they'll put 100 on a percentage of, you know, what they wanted to tip me plus the base pay. But again, still having those app issues here with my location, which is kind of annoying. But you know what? It's one of those things that I think I should just be used to it. Like, why even complain? Like, they haven't fixed it in like weeks. So might as well just, you know, it's the norm now for you to fuck up a couple times a day. But after this order, I believe we'll definitely be over $100, which is what we've been wanting to do for a long time. Halfway there to our goal of $200 for the day. So let's go. We just got the order delivered, and you know what's crazy? I've actually been here before, a long time ago. I don't know if it was the same lady or not. Definitely in the same house. So it ended up being $12.62 for the tip, I think, and a $9.25 base pay. Doesn't that sound beautiful as a base pay? $9.25. But I get it. It's alcohol, you know. I'm sure she paid a ton of fees. Super nice lady. So now we're definitely out of my zone. But the important thing is that we definitely are over $100, and it's only 4 o'clock on the dot. So all things considered, not too bad. Obviously, we got lucky with the big order. Hey, but luck is part of the game, right? So I'll catch you guys on the next delivery. Hopefully we get something along the way. I doubt it. I'm still having those stupid app issues where my GPS isn't really updating to DoorDash where I'm at. So yeah, we'll see you guys. We finally made it back to the town center. You know, refreshing the app as much as I could while I was driving, so it could capture my location. And we're heading back to the Total Wine. This one is showing like $14.29 or a random amount for like 6 miles. Again, $14, we'll take it. Plus, I've gotten pretty good at shopping at Total Wine. So if you guys have Total Wine in your area and you get orders, don't be afraid, just try it out. Plus, Total Wine people are really helpful. Even though technically they're not supposed to help you because we're not technically customers. They do help you anyways, because you know they don't want you to struggle. So yeah, Total Wine orders are always a plus for me. I don't really do CVS or Walgreens because I tend to have issues. Like when people order stuff that's not stocked, they never answer their phones and whatnot, so I avoid that. I've only ever done one Safeway order, and that's because they had like one item for diapers, and I could definitely find that. But if I have to actually go and shop for like vegetables and stuff like that, that's not for me. I'm just not good at it. I'm just not very good at it, and I don't want to mess that up. You know, so I choose to avoid it. But Total Wine, I'm your guy. Food all picked up. I'm trying to block the sun here. Not the food. The booze, the wine. We got the wine picked up. We're about 14 minutes away, so we're going to finish around 5 o'clock, give or take. And hopefully we get a little more. It's showing, like I said, it was showing $14.25, so that's a pretty good order, especially right now that's dead. So Total Wine coming to the rescue today. because we definitely needed it for sure. So we'll see you guys in the guys. We just dropped the latest Total Wine order, so it ended up being $14.25 like it was shown or whatever it was. So I think we're currently around $121, $122 give or take. So we need like about $80 more to get our goal. Currently 5 o'clock, so it's gonna be kind of hard, I think. Especially if we keep having these app issues and whatnot. But we'll make it happen. We'll see you guys in the next. I have more orders. The first one here is from Chipotle, so I'll put that in the screen for you guys. And then when I was waiting for that, I got this stack order from Sweet Green, $7 for 3 more miles. Honestly, at first I wasn't gonna take it because of the miles, but then again I remembered how slow it is. So why not, right? I have another order already in the books. So we're gonna go ahead and pick that up from Sweet Green, which is always ready usually. So hopefully the food's there, we can get this going. Just dropped off the first order here from Chipotle. It ended up being $8 and some change, so pretty decent there. So yeah, I mean, I gotta really think about this if I really want to stay out and try and grind for this 200, or use the little cushion that I already made for myself yesterday. I did $36 extra, so I could theoretically do $36 less today. Part of me wants to do that because I don't want to stay out too late, but then part of me is like, I don't want to, I feel like, what if maybe tomorrow's worse? I don't know. We'll see. You want to play it by ear? Just dropped off the second order from Sweet Green, and that one was just $7, just as it was shown. Kind of disappointing, but at the same time, I'm okay with that because, like I said, it's been super slow today. We're currently sitting at around 136, give or take, I think. So we're still quite a long ways from 200. Currently 5:52 p.m. So I'm really hoping that the next 2 hours are busy, because we're gonna need it. Finally pulling into the town center, and I just took this order that, again, I probably would never usually take in the middle of dinner, but big but, since coming back from where I was, I haven't gotten any good offers. This one right here, $10.50 for 2 deliveries for like 1.5 miles. So it doesn't get much better than that, even though it's not something you want to take in the middle of dinner. I think we can knock this out really quickly, and it's $10.50. Both orders picked up. The first one is literally 3 minutes away, 0.5 miles, so we're literally almost there. Hopefully we can knock these out real quick and then keep taking more orders, because man, it's really slow today, and I'm really not trying to use my cushion today, although I feel like I might have to. So we'll see how it goes. Dropped off the last 2 orders here from Chipotle. Ended up being $10.50, just like what was shown. Took us less than 10 minutes. So you know what? That was a great order for us to do real quick. Currently 6:25 in the afternoon, and it's not looking so hot. We're currently sitting around $147, give or take, when we need 200. So it's a little rough. Hopefully we can gain some ground, because it's getting pretty dark and I'm not getting any good orders. So we'll still have about an hour and a half worth of dashable time, maybe even 2 hours, of dashable time. So you know what, I still got, I'm still in good spirits. I think it can still be done, but we're gonna need some help. We just accepted this next order here, stack orders from Nando's and Cooper Hawks are next to each other. I think it's showing $14.50, like 6 miles, give or take. A couple of items, so we're gonna go ahead and do that. Hopefully we get something on top, and even if we don't, double digits, like an order like that, $14.50, I just go ahead and pass it up. So guys, we got both orders picked up. We have to wait a little bit for one of them, so that was kind of a bummer, but we got both of them in the car now. We're about 10 minutes away from the first drop off. So yeah, hopefully we can keep this going. I think I decided, I think I'm gonna go ahead and keep it going. We're gonna get as close as we can until I'm not getting any orders at all. So, but the latest I want to go to is about 8:30, 9. It's currently 6:45, and like I said, we're currently sitting around 147, not including these 2 orders. So I think it's possible after these 2 to be around 160, 165, 170 maybe, which will put us a lot closer. And yeah, we're gonna make this happen. I've decided. Let's go. Looking good. The first drop off ended up being $14. Now remember, the entire order was offered at $14.50. So now basically the whole second order is going to be a little bit extra. So at least we're looking at least $21, hopefully more. We'll see. Just dropped off the second order, and that one had $11.50 on it. So it ended up being $25.50. Hey, so let's go, man. That's great. Definitely didn't expect that. I expected a little bit more. I mean, on top of $14.50, but I wasn't expecting it as high as $25.50. So I'm gonna make my way back to the town center. I'm technically fringe between this other shopping center that I don't really go to and my, bread and butter place. So I'm gonna go back to my area because that's just kind of what I know. But now if DoorDash wants to give me a nice order, I'm not gonna say no. You know what I mean? But yeah, currently 7:18, and what are we at so far? Let me see here. We are currently sitting at, I don't know, like 175, 170 something. I mean, I don't have the right number, like I said, pulled up. You guys will though, so I can't be too far off. And like I said, I've decided we're gonna make it happen. Today is not the day where we don't hit 200, even though we had a horrible lunch, where we had in 1 hour, we only did one order, and that was the only GrubHub order that I did the entire day. So yeah. Anyways, we'll catch you guys up on the next. DoorDash gave me this order from Subway, and I thought about, not taking it because it is Subway. It was like 3 miles, but I said, you know what? Let's just go ahead and take it. And then when I was pulling into the Subway, I got a stack from Fintai, which is next to Subway, and I was kind of hoping to get something from Fintai originally, So it worked out. We got both orders picked up. We're about 7 minutes away from the first drop off, so it looks like our night is turning around. And yeah, so let's go. Both orders dropped off. They were right next to each other, which is even better because I didn't realize they were next to each other. So yeah, now we're one step closer to 200. I think we're around 187, I think. So that's pretty good. I'm getting a bunch of long distance offers, like 7-Eleven, like 10 miles on the road. I'm not doing that. We're gonna make our way back to the town center here. Right now it is kind of late, technically 7:38, but Chipotle is still open, and Pizza is still open, Uncle Julio's still open. So we got a couple of options. Then you got the usual Taco Bell, McDonald's. We just need like $14 more, to get this. So I'm gonna hopefully get it. Looks like we're heading back to Total Wine. Now I took this, but I was a little hesitant because of the destination. Is one of the secure buildings near the town center. It's a pain in the ass to get into, and it's probably even harder now that it's nighttime. So we'll see how that goes. But it was showing 825, 3 miles, and most of those miles were from me going to the Total Wine. So how could I say no? Let's go. Just dropped the order off from Total Wine, and let me tell you, that building is like a maze. I'm not going to go back there ever again. But anyways, it ended up being 825. When I was walking back through that maze, I got this order from Chick-fil-A showing 650. I haven't even been to a Chick-fil-A in forever. I don't even think I've been to one in any of my videos, and I have like 40 videos. But yeah, so Chick-fil-A it is, 650, 2 miles, I think. I believe after this we're gonna be over $200. I really hope that I'm right, so we can go ahead and call it a day, because man, I'm exhausted. But yeah, we'll see. Let's go. We just dropped off our last order from Chick-fil-A, and we did it. $200, 202 with some change to be exact, even though I'm not giving you the exact number. But yeah, man, I can't believe we did it. Honestly, a couple hours ago, I was thinking there's no way, because we were so behind, all the app issues, being slow, all that crap. But we made it through, and we actually did it. And we did, so yesterday we did $236, right? So today we finished at 202. Today we did 5 deliveries less. So we did 5 less deliveries than yesterday. Yesterday we started at 8:30 or 8:45, 9. Today was basically 10:30. So it goes to show there was a little bit of a difference. Now I'm thinking maybe yesterday was slow, because today we were able to hit it, $200, and we had a horrible lunch. But yeah, I'm gonna put all the numbers here for you guys to see. The week to date, we're currently sitting at $415.54 on DoorDash, and then I'm gonna add here the GrubHub, which is, if you give me one quick second here while I have you here fresh. Of course, then the app takes forever to load. Let's see, earnings for the week. We only have $23.40. But yeah, so I'm gonna put all the totals here for you guys. GrubHub, while we're only doing one a day, apparently, whenever we do them, they're pretty clutch. So no complaints there. So yeah, guys, be safe. We'll see you tomorrow.